What if I told you the biggest thing destroying your growth is not laziness, it's not lack of opportunity, it's not talent, it's your need to be right. Right now, millions of people are arguing online, politics, religion, culture, science, but almost no one is actually searching for truth. They're defending identity, and that's the real problem. The internet isn't broken, it's a mirror. It reflects us, our ego, our insecurity, our fear of being wrong. We'd like to say, that's your truth. This is my truth. But gravity doesn't care about your truth. Just jump out of a window, you fall. No. The sun would still rise if humans never existed. Truth doesn't depend on opinion. It exists with or without us. We either align with it or we fight it. And when we fight it, we don't grow. Let me show you something simple. Imagine I lose my wallet in this building. I'm convinced I left it downstairs. You saw me upstairs? You go check. You find it. When you hand it to me, do I feel grateful? Or irritated because you proved me wrong? If I care about the wallet, my opinion doesn't matter, but if I care more about being right, I might reject the truth. That's what happens in debates. We don't protect truth, we protect ego. And here's where it gets dangerous. Fanaticism doesn't start with evil, it starts with insecurity. When you don't know who you are, you attach yourself to ideas. I am this belief. I am this political side. I am this ideology. Now, if someone questions the idea, it feels like they're attacking you, not the idea you. So you shut down. You stop listening. You stop growing. Because growth requires instability. It requires saying, maybe I'm wrong. And that feels like standing on moving ground. But here's the paradox. That instability, that's where evolution happens. There's an ancient idea. The seeds of greatness inside a person need an image to grow. We become what we see. If our leaders are humble, curious, open to correction, that inspires growth. But if our models are arrogant, loud, incapable of admitting mistakes, that becomes the standard. How many public figures say, I was wrong, I changed my mind, I learned something? Almost none. Instead, we see this. If you disagree with me, you're my enemy. Friendships end over opinions. Families stop speaking. Not because truth was threatened, or because identity was. Here's the irony. The opposing view, the contradiction, is one of the most powerful tools for growth. Not because it forces you to switch sides, but because it forces you to think. If your belief survives examination, it becomes stronger. If it doesn't, you evolve. Either way you win. Unless you believe you already know everything. There's a dangerous mindset. I've figured out the world. That's a tiny universe, small ceiling, small space, small mind. But when you truly glimpse how vast reality is, you feel humility. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. That's wisdom. Real growth begins the moment you stop asking, how do I win this argument? Start asking what is true, even if it costs you pride, even if it costs you comfort, even if it costs you identity. Because the people who grow the most are not the ones who are always right. They're the ones who are always learning. So next time someone challenges you, ask yourself, do I want to be right or do I want to be better? Those are different paths. One feeds the ego, the other builds the future. If this message challenged you, good. That discomfort, that's growth starting. If you're serious about becoming someone who seeks truth instead of applause, subscribe. This channel is not about winning arguments. It's about becoming stronger thinkers, stronger humans, stronger minds. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, send it to them. Let's build a generation that values truth over ego. Let's see you in the next one.